welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm going to work in this journal today. Art experiments, because this is an experiment. So I've just gessoed this page. It's pretty dry. It's a little bit, it's not real thick paper in this journal. It's a bit of an El Cheapo book. But anyway, I've been, hang on, let me just check what her name is. I keep, it's the True Colours with, True Colours with, Kelly, is that Wynn? Yeah, Kelly Wynn. True Colours. I've been subscribing to her program. I just love her loose floral abstract paintings that she does. So I kind of want to have a, well, I have been trying out to do like her style. So I thought I would have a bit of a play in here again with it. Alright, just wondering how I'm going to start it. I'm actually thinking I might I got a bit of I think this is some paper, what do you call it? We call it greaseproof paper. I think a lot of people call it, oh god, my mind's so foggy today. Deli papers, whatever. Anyway, this is, I've just used it and did painting, used it as a palette. Sorry, and at the end I just sort of scraped the paint off. And I'm thinking I'm just going to tear this up into some pieces, and I'm going to start off with a little bit of collage. I'm sort of thinking I might just sort of pop a few colours here and there. So actually I might, before I do that, I'm just trying to think of my composition a little bit. I've just got my, these are all water soluble kind of pencils and pens, and, I mean not pens, pencils, watercolour pencils and stuff. So I'm just going to use, this is a Faber-Castell aquarelle, and I'm thinking I'm just going to sort of just loosely do a bit of a composition of where I want the flowers. Actually, I want this one sort of off the page, I think. Something like that, I think. Something like that. So I think what I might do is I'm going to use my matte gel medium to glue bits of this down. I think if I just tear some shapes, I think. I don't want all. All right. Going to, I think I'm just going to just glue these down just randomly as possible. The problem I have is I'll show you what I've been working on. Just sort of want a piece, want a little bit. Yeah, I really like the abstracty, loose look of her artwork. It's gorgeous, and the colours. So I think if I just sort of randomly stick a few bits and pieces here and there, and I sort of don't want it, I don't want it like all looking the same, well, I mean the shapes, I want the shapes to be more random. A bit more that medium here. I think if I stick this one here, and whoop, glue going everywhere. Don't think I've got enough on here. So I'm just trying to be really random. That looks like a square. Don't like that. So I think what I'll do is I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm going to do painting over the top as well. This is just something just to get it going a little bit. And I might do a bit of these green bits as well for the leaves. More glue again. Oh, might need pages curling a little bit. kind of run it out of, let me see what I've got in my little, oh, I might actually, I've got this, might actually use a bit of black as well, just to get some really dark bits. Having another look for some bits and pieces. Alright, I think I'm just about there. A little bit more glue there. And maybe just a few bits of more green bits here and there. Should have probably just used PVA glue for this, because matte medium's really expensive. I mean, this is not even half a litre, not quite, and it's nearly $43. So it's not cheap. I generally try. Actually, I'm just going to go over to Elmer's glue, just for, I try to keep for that, the matte medium for like really, for things that I do like on canvases and stuff. This is just playing, so PVA glue's fine. I think that'll probably do it now. Keep saying that and I keep going. What's going on? It's getting blocked. Just dipping my brush in a little bit of water just to make it a little last bit. Alright, so what I think I'll do is I'm going to dry it, so I'll be back once I've done that. Alright, it's pretty dry. All the stuff, I use this all the time. Turn it over and use that side. Yeah, I might do that. Just an old book cover, plastic book cover. I think I'm going to use, I've got some water-soluble crayons, and I think I'm just going to go through and sort of just draw out my flowers a little bit again. Like I said, I'm trying to really hard not to make them all the same shapes, because I have a very bad habit of making everything very neat and tidy kind of thing. So I might actually pop one here that goes off the page. One there. That one's sort of behind there, and I think one there. So different sizes and different sort of shapes. Alright, oops, put that back in there. Now I'm going to be using acrylic paints, and I've taken out some paints. I'm going to be using primary yellow, primary red. I've got some Payne's grey, I'm not sure if I'm going to use that or not. I've got white, black and primary blue. So I'm just going to put some paint out. Actually, I better get my, actually don't need so much blue. Blue's very strong pigment. Some red. Yellow. Probably lots more yellow actually. Yellow and a big bunch of white. Oh, they just splatter everywhere. Away. Always end up with stuff everywhere. Okay, and I've got a few paint brushes, and I'm just going to grab my water bottle and just spritz that, because paint dries really fast here. Alright, I think I'm just going to use, just wondering what paintbrush to use. I might use this size. Or should I use the bigger one? Well, I might start with this one and then I can go to a smaller size. So I'm just going to mix a little bit on my plate, I think. Actually, I think I need some more red here. And some more yellow here. So I might just start with mixing a bit of the red and the yellow. And I think I have to remember too, is try not to cover everything, because I tend to do that as well. Because I would like to see some of the layers peek through a little bit here and there. Just adding a bit of white. And the other thing is I need to relax and just think this is not a just going to add a little bit white. And I might go to my little bit smaller brush and I might mix a bit of yellow and a bit of blue and just make some greens, and add a bit of white over here. And I might just add a smidge of red, just a little tiny piece, and just tone that down a little bit. And a little bit more yellow over here, just to give me a little bit and a little bit of oh, you can't even see, sorry, just mixing. Let me move this over a bit. Just mixing a bit of more blue into this one. Just to get a few different sort of colours. Alright. Oh, my cat's throwing up. Just hang on, I'm just going to, I'll be back in a tick. Right, clean that up, back again. Alright, I want to make like some neutral colours. So I think I will, over here, make a bit of see what that looks like. Alright, try and make a bit more of a neutral again. Not sure I like that neutral colour that I made. Let me try some yellow. I have to spray again, seems to be drying up. Some yellow into that. Oh, excuse me. Try a bit of that. And I think I really need some really dark stuff, so I'm going to mix some. Just going to get a baby wipe. Just a couple of baby wipes here. Just clean that little bit off. I'm going to mix a bit of the blue and red. Make some purpley colour. Getting green mixed up in here. Oh, it might be alright. Let me see what colour I get. Funny green colour. I think maybe I got green everywhere. It's going to get everywhere. There's some white with the red. Get a pretty pink maybe. If I haven't mixed too many other colours in there. And what I might have to do is I might have to let some of this dry for a while as well. And clean my and I think I need some more neutrally colours. Let me try and make a little bit of a I think I've just about covered everything up that I put down. Oh well, I'll have to try and work on that. So I just kind of want to just get paint everywhere. And I think I might just have to let this dry for a bit, 'cause I'm just mixing everything. Alright, I'm going to let this dry for a little bit and then I'll be back, and I think I might clean my palette thing up, because yeah, it's colours are all mixed everywhere. Oh, actually, before I do that, I might just put a little bit more of the purpley colour. I seem to have lost all the dark now. Alright, I'll let that dry. Alright, cleaned up a bit. Got some new paint out. And the paint that was there, I just got a card and just scraped it on some paper, so that don't waste it. Okay, I think I need to I'm just putting a few colours on down, otherwise it gets really messy. Let me see. Just trying to make like a neutral colour. Maybe I just need a tiny bit of... Actually, I might try a bit of Payne's Grey. Put a little bit there, see what happens when I add a bit of that. Add some more white and lighten it. It's not bad. I wonder if I should add a little bit of blue. And just add a smidge blue to it. And I might just no, I don't really like that colour, I don't think. Looks a bit yucky, it does. I've got this toning grey pinkish colour, so I might try some of that. trying to vary my brush strokes so I'm not doing it all the same. Alright, use some of this red, might just put a smidge of that pink into it to make it a little different colour. Got a little bit of this Payne's grey mixing in with the red. Let me see what's that. Oh, that's a nice purpley colour. I'll use a bit of that. A little bit of water to it. Mix a bit of red in this. Get like a nice orange colour. Alright, let me make a little bit of green up here. Maybe a little bit. I'll put a little bit of Payne's grey in there. See what that does. Makes a nice dark. Might put some of that in here somewhere. Mixing a bit of that Payne's grey with white. And I'm just going over some of that wet green here. Might just have to let this dry again, I think, and I'll have a think about what I'm going to do. It just looks like a mess to me at the moment. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, I've dried it. It's reasonably dry, but it's not all dry. Still getting a bit of paint here and there, but that's alright. Alright, I'll just add a bit of blue. Might just, actually I wonder if I should make some, might just make some orange over here. Probably add too much red, haven't I? To get different oranges. Alright. Might actually add a bit of white to it as well down here, just to get a little variation in colour. And maybe a lot of red just over here. Really quite hard to make something look like something and yet still be kind of abstracty like and loose. I'm thinking I might make a bit of a purple again. I've got some blue over here. Might add a little bit of that Payne's grey. A bit more red. Let me see what the colour. And might add some white. Oops, I just mixed. It's not a bad colour though. Not sure if I like it. Might just put a little splotches of it here and there. look at the red. Maybe try and make Alright, I think I need some sort of colour. Let me just get this palette knife and just going to mix this yellow and green together because it's already, oh, a bit of red, that's alright. Bit of red. And what about a bit of add a bit of this blue to it. Yes, it's very hard to think I like mixing actually on the, just grabbing a bit of the paint, grab a bit of the yellow, a bit of the red, and then actually just mixing it on the, actually I think I need a bit of white. Where's the red? There's some red. And actually sort of more or less just mixing on here. I think I've got too much green everywhere. Haven't got a clue what I'm doing here, really. I'm just putting paint down and just see what happens. Now I'm thinking of making it all the same colour, aren't I? Maybe go for a bit of blue. Alright, might just let that dry for a little bit and I'll be back. Alright, I think I need to make a little bit more small. I've lost all my little ones. Alright, might just let it dry again. Hello, it's a few days later now, well quite a few. It's actually after Easter now, and I started this just before Easter. I hope everyone had a lovely Easter. So anyway, I've just left this the way it was. I'm not really very happy with it. Been trying to think why I don't like it, apart from I don't think it'll sort of, I don't know, it's not right. But I think the main thing is I make everything look the same. All the flowers look pretty much the same. And I have a problem with that. I'll show you a couple of pieces. These are a couple of pieces that I've been working on. They're not finished. But as you can see, I have the same problem here. All the flowers look the same, and especially this one here. All the flowers look the same. I love the colours and everything, but the flowers all look the same. So, yes. So this is the problem I'm having, I think, is I'm making everything look the same. So I think I need to work on making the bits look different. So anyway, I've got my colours out. I've got primary red, primary yellow, primary blue. Got some white, some Payne's grey, and this is a, what was that? It's called a toning grey pinkish. So it's a nice little pink kind of a colour, so I like that colour. So anyway, so I'm thinking I need to change them up a lot, make them look different. So I think I like this one. Well, which one? No, I like this one. That one can stay sort of the same, but I think all the others need to. And I think I'm probably using too big a brush. So I think I'm going to mix a bit of the red. And I'm just going to spray a bit of water. Everything dries really fast here. And I'm going to add a little bit of yellow. And I might add a little bit of white as well. I think on one end here. Make this a bit more paler. So I think I'll just not sure how to change them, how to make them look different. So anyway, this is, I have to stop, I keep like judging, you know what I mean? This is just play, so we don't have to have a masterpiece. It's play and learning is what it is. And I think to have a lot of variety in colours. Get some of this yellow. So we'll see what happens. Now I'm still making everything look the same now. Now I'm just, I don't know how do you make things look different? I think I need to be a bit more random with my strokes, maybe. A bit more random with my strokes or something. a bit of this yellow. I'll grab a bit of this white as well in the yellow, make a nice pale kind of a yellow. A bit of red in there as well. So that's alright. I might just spray again because it feels like it's getting dry. I might get a bit of this pinky grey colour, see what we get when I add a bit of this. Mixing a bit of red with this pinky grey colour. Is this working? I think I have a hard time being random. I seem to always make patterns. I don't know. Don't know what's happening here. I do like this yellow with the pink. I think what I need now is maybe a little bit of, I need some of this red. Let me just get my, where's my palette knife? There it is. I'm just going to grab a bit of this red over here. I'm just going to grab some of this blue. Just a little bit of blue. Just to make a little bit of a purpley colour. Oh, I'm trying to be random, but it's really difficult. It's very difficult. Well, I'm liking that better. They all look quite the same, which is good. Now I might just got this blue here, and might add a bit of this white. Get a nice pale blue colour. Grab a bit of yellow. I think I need to vary my strokes. I think I do the same sort of strokes all the time as well. So how to do different strokes. And one thing, I need a few smaller, like little buds of flowers, I think. So I think I might go back to this pinky colour and do a few like sort of buddy things. And I think I'm just going to add a little bit of yellow to them. Maybe I need to start painting with my non-dominant hand. Might get more variety that way. I can't, because I can't really control it very well. I might add a bit of white. Now I might go to this blue, grab a little bit of yellow, fix some different colours now. Might put a bit of yellow with this Payne's Grey. Oops, I mixed a bit of red in there. That's alright. Should get some sort of green. Oh yeah, nice dark green. So I think I'm just going to use my non-dominant hand because I can't really control it. I think the flowers need like some highlights. I'm just going to get some white. Might just spray a bit of water again. Bit of white. I'm going to go back to this darker colour, I think. Maybe add a bit more yellow. And I think what I need to do is I need to, because it's very busy, I think I need to gonna dry it. I'm gonna go and dry it, and I'll be back. And then I think I'm going to add a couple of places where it's going to be a little more calm and not so busy. So I'll be back in a tick. Alright, so I've dried it and I've kind of I'll put this in. My kitty's lying here right next to me. Hey baby. Ah, what are you doing? Attacking me now. Oh, you're being a vicious beastie. She's being a vicious beastie. Ow, waiting. And now she's licking. Baby. You gonna let me go now, darling? She's being a vicious beastie. Hey, you're being a vicious beastie. Alright, so I started mixing sort of a bit of a neutral colours. Now, with the flowers, I'm thinking I think it's too busy. It needs like some, I don't know. Need some bit more bigger blocks of colours. Be careful not to make a pattern out of it though. Making a bit of a pink, more pinky colour. Just gonna block in a bit more colour, I think. Block in a little bit more colour here and there. I think it got a little bit busy. Oh God, I'm not making them all look the same again, am I? Alright, camera just ran out of battery, so I just plugged it into some power. Not sure what's happening now. I don't know if I made it better or if I made it worse. Good thing about acrylic paint is you can just keep layering and layering. So I guess I'll just keep going because I'm still not happy. I'm just sort of mixing the colours on here so I get a lot of a variety of colour. Oh, I don't know. I just keep going around in circles, I think. Making a bit of an orange colour here. I think I need some darker colour in this one. I don't know. I might try a little bit of plain grey with this bit of purpley colour I've made here. Get a nice dark colour in there, I think. I'm making them all look the same again. Oh God. Okay. I think I need to make them look more random. I think that's looking better. Go here and get a bit of orangey colour. I'm liking this better now. I think it's a little more random like. And I think what I might do is I might just and this corner up here, I'm going to sort of, I'm just going to move this, turn this around for a minute, and I think I'm just going to kind of very lightly go over it so you can still sort of see through it. So you can still sort of see and I might do a little bit down here as well. Just to and I'm just going to make a bit more of a green. I'll come over this side here. And I think I just want some really dark. Maybe add a little bit of that Payne's grey to it. I think just make some really dark spots. Alright, sorry, I just had a phone call I had to take. Alright, now I'm really quite liking that. I'm just trying to see if I want to do anything. I think maybe just in there, sort of tried doing a few different colours, but what I might do is, I think I'm going to go dark there again. Put the dark back in. So I'm going to add some blue, Payne's grey, a bit of yellow, get a really nice dark. And I think I'm just going to yeah, something about that I don't really like there, in between the flowers. I think a bit of the dark mixed in with a bit of the light. It's better. Might extend this flower out a bit further. My paint's starting to get really dry, so... But I think I'm just about at the end here. I think I'm just going to add a bit more flower here. A little bit more. Well, it's not perfect. I do still have a little bit of that for where they all look kind of quite the same still, don't they? But I might call this done. I don't know. I think what I need to do is I need to make different shapes. Make different shapes or something. I think they all look the same again, don't they? And they're nearly all the same size. Might make this one bigger. See if I've got any paint left. Yeah, so I don't know. I think I'm going to call this one done. I'm not 100% happy with it, but I think I just have to keep practicing doing them until I get the... Don't walk in my paint, baby. Until I get the hang of it. Till I sort of get to where I want it to be. Actually, I might just dry it and I'll be back because I'm going to get some of my crayons to do a little bit of scribbling on them. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Alright, I've got these are oil pastels. They're water soluble, but I'm not going to add any water to them. I just want to do a bit of scribbling on them. Just to add a bit of randomness. I'll just use my finger and just smudge it in a little bit. anyway, I think that's done. I'm quite happy with it, really. But yeah, I think it just needs a little bit more. I need to try and be a little more loose, a little more random. I tend to, I don't know, I tend to make things look very much the same, so I need to work on that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you have a go yourself. Try to be loose and random and have fun. Okay, bye for now. I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day.